Evening, folks. Hello, Abhijit. We're just going to be getting started with the stream tonight, and as earlier, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy XII, and then tomorrow the plan is to pick up once again with where we left off in Secret of Mana. Just make sure that everything's working here. Cobe, can you hear me okay? Guys, can you hear me on the chat? The mic should be coming through loud and clear now. Hi Lionheart, welcome. Not much, mate, not much. Just had some dinner. Thought we'd fire the stream up for an hour or so. And we did stream earlier on. So we're going to just pretty much pick up where we left off with that. Okay, so I'm coming through okay now on mic. That's good to know. Thanks, guys. Yeah, congrats on that, Abhijit. Brilliant. Cheers, all. Yeah, I did have the mic switched off for a minute or so when I first start the stream. I usually do, just so I can get myself organised without you like hearing me clunk around. But I do like to make sure the stream's working as well. So, just thinking where we were. Okay, so we're into Cheetah Uplands. That's right, we was making our way through the Fon Coast and into this area. Hello, Holly. Welcome. Thanks for joining us on Twitch. Kobe. I'll try and remember that. I will warn you guys, I am terrible with pronouncing YouTube names. So if I do mispronounce it, I'm not trying to be funny or anything. It is literally just how bad I am at names, quite frankly. Okay, so if I remember, we spoke to this kid and he gave us the key, which means we're going to be heading north at this point, making our way over to the Sochen Cave Palace. And in fact, we need to head right first. Hi folks, I can see a few more have joined us. It's good to have you. Just going for an evening for about, well, I say an evening, an hour and a half, something like that. With Final Fantasy XII here on the PC. We've been making some good progress actually on this playthrough. And everything I've done in this game has been on live stream, as in with this playthrough here. Right, let's speed things up a touch. Now, it's been a while since I've been into the Sochen Cave Palace, so we'll just have to get acquainted with the area once more. But hopefully we'll manage it okay. I guess we can go ahead and disable some of these gambits that we don't really need at the moment, such as silence. That's the plan, Lionheart, that's the plan. Right, there's a few chests around here, one of which is a one-time spawn, so it's probably a good idea if we grab that while we're in the area here. Getting lots of gil as well, which is good to see. Cheers, Abhijit. So far we've done okay, haven't we, with the hunts and what have you that have come before. Now this is a different kind of hunt, it's not an official hunt in the sense of it coming off a notice board. Level 37, our highest level in the party, is good old Varn. I don't have reverse yet, Lionheart, no. I don't have reverse. A couple of things that I want to get but don't yet have them is reverse and the Niho Paleo accessory. Two things I really do want to get, but have not collected them as of yet. Right, blind go, we'll pick that up. And I think that's the only chest that I'm really interested in at the moment. That's right, Nathan, you can't use any RNG manipulation as of yet. Although there are people working on it. I've been looking over at GameFAQs, the website, and the forums over there. And people are trying very hard to try and figure out how it's going to be possible. The problem is that you can't abuse the Rex autosave or the Rex save file, since every time you load either a save or an autosave, your position in the RNG is changed. And it wasn't the case on the PS4 version that happened. That said, you can just use Cheat Engine. I put a video out on how to use it. It's quite simple to make sure that chests spawn and that items appear in chests, etc, etc. I haven't done so with this playthrough as of yet. So right now I have no sight and grats, no invisible weapons. This is a completely legit playthrough at the moment. Although I am going for a more relaxed playthrough this time, since we took the PS4 walkthrough a lot more seriously. So I am open to using it. Some of the cheat engine options, I've just not really had the need to up until this point. Bud Henderson. Hopefully I've got your name right. By the way, guys, my chat is very, very small and I have to kind of lean over my mic to read it. I don't normally have to do that. I've just got it set up not quite optimal tonight. So apologies if I don't see your messages immediately or get your names wrong. But yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? We're going into the Cave Palace now. And we'll see what lies ahead in terms of how much we're going to do with this place. So the thing we can do is by running down the different paths and stuff. We'll go ahead and save. I might get them, Lionheart. I haven't decided yet. I haven't needed to at the moment. But they can make things a little bit easier just when you're blitzing through trial mode and farming for gil or whatever the case may be.
Better a hare unseen than a rat in a trap. And again, if you'd prefer to go knocking on the front gates of the city, be my guest.
But what about once we're inside?
Yeah, I know what you mean, Nathan. Was the last time you played this game on PS2, was it? Or did you play the PS4 version?
Our names may be notorious, but our faces are not far known.
True, true. You're a princess and we didn't even recognize you.
I noticed.
Right, so there's a few treasures in here that we're going to want to pick up as we make our way through this place. And we've got the Mandragora's fight coming up as well, which can be a little bit annoying since those guys like to run all over the place. But hopefully nothing our party can't handle, or can't not handle, I should say. So what I think we'll do is unleash a quickening chain on the Mandragoras, and then we'll start dispelling them as and when is necessary. How that's going to work, I'm not sure, but it could be a fairly useful strategy. Ah, PS2. Okay, Nathan, so that probably was a while ago, then I see what you mean. Oh, thanks, Abhijit. Thanks for pointing that out. I'm not sure why that is. Normally, I see the clock. Once I've set it, that is. And I set it probably about 15-20 minutes a day after the end of the last live stream. You can't do it straight away. And it appears on the actual thumbnail of the video. Or the picture of the video. But I will check it out on another account later to see if it's working or not. But if it isn't, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do, unfortunately. Since that's just a YouTube thing. Very quiet, this place, isn't it? Seems strange not having any music playing in the background. Just check for chests here as we weave around the area. And Penelo can cast Dispel, but not Dispel Guard, which would have been helpful because these Mandragora things we're about to be fighting do tend to have some buffs, such as Haste. Yes, Scave's a wonderful spell. Very, very useful indeed. Especially later on in the game. I mean, it's only later on really that you're going to get access to it, but going through Pharos and that, Scathe was just a lifesaver for me on my PS4 playthrough. Right, so I think this is where the boss is. So we'll use the Soul Ward key, which we collected off that kid. Hello folks, welcome to the live stream tonight. I can see a few more have come and joined us, which is great to see. We're just making our way through the Sochen Cave Palace, and we're about to meet quite an annoying fight. And these guys like to go all over the place, which can be a problem. So I apologise, we're going to have to cast a quickening chain, which I know is not exciting to watch on stream. But unfortunately, it's hopefully going to help us big time. We'll try and get one roughly in the centre before all these guys run off. And hopefully we got that in time to catch them all in this. Bevertin, hello mate, welcome. Thanks for joining us again tonight. Just bear with me guys, I can't watch chat at the moment or I might miss out on these quickenings. Oh, you got Hastegar. Oh, that's brilliant, Lionheart. I'm glad that video helped you. It helped some people and hindered others, actually. The onion has layers. It certainly does. Yeah, that video hindered some people because I didn't realise. Before I made that video, I made the video on how to do Ultima. But if you didn't do Ultima, then you had one gate that was closed, that was open already for me. And a lot of people got very angry about that.
Got a surprise for you. How about some of this?
Yeah, I couldn't do the whole of the Great Crystal in a single video. I think it would have been like 4 hours long or something.
I got it.
Mischarge, we'll take that. I'm trying to get a decent chain here. These guys have about 100,000 health hit points each. So I don't think we're going to kill them with this quickening chain. But we might be able to do some serious damage here, and then Penelo can start dispelling them of their haste ability as we chase after them and try and take them out one at a time. How's it going to work? I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. Oh, brilliant, Lionheart. I'll have to check that out if you do. Captain Bush, welcome, mate. Good to see you again. How are you? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Whew. Oh, I missed out on another mischarge then, but at least we managed to keep the chain going at least a little bit longer here. What's the highest chain I've ever gotten, Holly? Probably not that high, to be honest. I'd have to go back and look at some of the video footage I recorded when I was getting the trophy for getting all the concurrencies back on the PS4 playthrough. I don't think this is going to be the highest, though. 13. I used to frequently get into the 20s on my PS4 playthrough. But I've sucked a bit recently, in all honesty. I just don't seem to get a lot of luck on the RNG in terms of mischarge replenishments. So we'll have to make do with an arc blast in this case. I would have loved it if that happened, Lionheart. But alas, it didn't. Ah, ha ha ha, we actually did quite a lot of damage. We think we can finish these guys off without even dispelling them. Well, Penella will do that anyway. Is this the last one? It could be. I think we actually killed a couple, you know. There we go. Fantastic stuff. Oh, I'm doing fine, thanks, Captain. We're going for Final Fantasy 12 for the second time today, actually. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest number that I've ever got, Abhijit. But it was enough to send these off to Mandragora Heaven, by the looks of things. Look at that, Captain Bash taking charge of the pack. Right, so next up, we need to start looting this place. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. So there should be a couple of chests in here to begin with. I just saw one, actually. Oh, there it is. So these are just respawnable treasure chests. Nothing too exciting. And we can get one in each corner, but they're not guaranteed to spawn. And we'll head this way, actually, out of the eastern exit, because there's another chest we can grab if we do so. Through here. Oh, that's wonderful when that happens, isn't it, Lionheart? Some people can farm hours and hours of black holes, so to get it when you're not even trying takes a lot of weight off the mind. Thank you for the subscription to YouTube there. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, don't forget, guys, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm sure many of you have already. And that should give you some notification, at least. Abhijit said it doesn't seem to for him. I'm not sure why that is. As to when we're going live with streams and what have you. And there's positive traps around here, which are very rare. Few and far between in this game. Hastegar moat. Oh, okay, Nathan. Yeah, trial mode stage 100 is possibly one of the hardest super bosses in Final Fantasy history that I've tried anyway. And I think the reason for that is the fight itself is just about manageable, but it's actually getting onto the stage while still being in good shape after stage 99 against Amiga. And since you probably cast reverse on your party and all kinds of stuff that you don't want on the final stage, it can be a bit of a nuisance, it really can. So there should be a save crystal around here somewhere. There it is. Captain Bush, are you playing the original version? I think I remember you telling me that you are, is that correct? The PS2 version. Oh, we have to kill the crystal bug first. Forgot about that. Yeah, the sighting rat is very useful for trial mode. Even if you're not going to use it to progress in trial mode, just using it to speed through the stages you've already done to get to where you need to be is a helpful thing to have it for. Yeah, if you're playing the original game, Captain, I've got to be honest, I can't remember. It's been so long since I've played that. And the itemisation has been pretty much completely changed for the Zodiac age. So I can't remember what remains as being the same in terms of the location of items and what have you. So sorry about that, Captain. I can't really be of help with you on that. And this is where we need to play things a little bit carefully. I'm going to look if I can find my map here. Because we should be able to do a secret. We're going to head out of the door here. Yeah, that's right, Abhijit. The strategy I used was to get a bunch of dark matter. And they do 50,000 AoE damage. 50,000 damage to every target that they hit. And the thing about the judges on stage 100 is they don't have all that much health, in all honesty. So if you can deplete their health and end the battle quickly, before they start healing with elixirs and stuff, then you've got a good chance of getting through the fight. You can also use Zeromus, the Esper, for similar effect. There are multiple strategies to do with that fight. So, if and when we do trial mode stage 100 on this playthrough, I'm not sure if I'll go for the same strategy I used on PS4 or try the Esper strategy. I'll tell you, one of the fights on trial mode that really took me by surprise was a few fights before stage 100. I think it might have been in the 80s, maybe the 90s. And there's two people. I think there might be like a brother and a sister or something. And they absolutely synergise together so well the fight becomes really, really hard. Oh, well, that'll be fun then, Captain. Are you going to be getting the Zodiac Age, are you, anytime soon? Just grab some of my tea here before we move on. Right, first things first then, I'm going to look at trying to solve the maze puzzle, or whatever it is that it's called. We can actually grab the map first of all. I think that's in a chest or an urn around here. Yeah, I'm going to have a go at doing it, Captain, if I can remember. I think I pretty much know the path. I have done it a few times in the past now with the Zodiac Age, and we're getting some good levels here. I'm liking this. I might have to bring my other party out actually, you know, because they're going to start lagging behind a bit otherwise if we don't. So first of all, we'll go and grab the map, which I think is over here. Then I can see where we're going a little bit better. Oh, I haven't pivoted. I do mean to get some chocolate bourbons, but then when I'm out in the shop, which isn't often mine, but when I am, I do tend to forget. I'm one of those shoppers where if I'm in a shop, it's probably because my wife's given me a list of stuff to get, and that's pretty much all I will do. Some people, you know, maybe some women in particular, they like to go around all the aisles and, you know, look at everything that the shop has and usually end up buying twice as much as they went into the place for. Whereas I don't do that. I've got my list and I will literally dart from item to item, getting only what I need. But I do need to put bourbons on the next list so that I will at least try and get them the next time I do go shopping. So thanks for reminding me on that. Right, so I'll collect the other treasure chests and stuff after we've done the puzzle. I'm hopefully going to get this done right. But I'm just going to kill some of these enemies here. I don't know why. I mean, they are just going to respawn, so it's probably a waste of time in all honesty. Just grab some tea. Okay. So I think we need to start over here for the puzzle. Ninja swords. I'm from the Midlands, Holly. Not about 25-30 miles away from Birmingham. South of Birmingham, I think. I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure I'm south of Birmingham. I am actually going to Scotland, though, in May. So my sister's doing a marathon. I can't remember the exact date, but somewhere around Edinburgh, she's doing a marathon. And so the whole family, we're all going up to support her with that. And I'm staying up there for a few days. So. Right then, I was going to make sure we get this puzzle right. I'm just checking here on Google because I don't want to mess it up. So what area are we in? The Falls of Time. That's right. So, let's see if we've got this right then. Oh, okay, Holly. I've never been to Scotland before, actually, in my life. I'm not very good at travelling, to tell you the truth. I get travel sick fairly easy. So, that's the one thing I'm not looking forward to, is the 400 plus mile, or whatever it is, drive up from where we are. So we're staying halfway, I think, somewhere on the way, at a Premier Inn, and then completing the journey the next day. And we need to go all the way around here. Yeah, so when I go to Scotland in May, guys, there won't be many live streams then, seeing as I'll be a little bit too far away from home to do them, and I won't be able to pop back, unfortunately. It's a little bit far. Okay, so we've done the first part of the puzzle, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Oh, well, thanks for the advice, Holly. Prepare for all weathers. Okay. To be honest, I think that's just the UK in general. Goku, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining us this evening. How are you? What are these guys called? Strikers. I seem to remember killing a lot of these on the PS4 playthrough we did in order to try and get a rare mob to spawn that just never did. So we ended up going into trial mode to kill it, and that was a lot faster. So we'll just make our way around here. Yeah, any treasure chests, guys, I might miss them at the moment because I'm focusing more on the actual puzzle, and then we can sort the chests out after. I haven't actually, Nathan. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't think I've heard of that one. But I'm willing to check it out. I do actually like a wide variety of games and genres. I know I play a lot of role-playing games and stuff on the channel. But in my own personal gaming time, if we want to call it that, where I'm just literally putting my feet up and relaxing, I will do all kinds of different games. Hey, more level hype. Right, I think we need to take the experience accessory away from Varn because he's just abusing it too much here. Getting way ahead of the other party members in terms of his level. And we'll give it to Pinello, who's slacking a fair bit there at level 36. I guess we'll give him a golden amulet. I mean, he's already got 1,400 license points, but a few more don't hurt. Bertram, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your feedback. Appreciate that. I'm glad you've enjoyed the guides, that they've been helpful to you. I think I'm okay, actually, Captain. I've got a little diagram here. So I should be able to make it through without too many cock-ups. And we need to go through this exit here. Okay, the waterfalls have changed again, so we've got that right. Oh, thanks, Peritin. Yeah, it took me a little bit longer, that video did. I don't pretend to be an expert editor or anything, though, so... I was quite pleased with how it turned out, though. Thank you. Okay, Nathan. Send me a message if you can, Nathan, on YouTube messages. Otherwise, I'll probably forget the name of it by the time the live stream's finished, to be honest. A lot of people do ask me to check games out on these streams. And I always forget until they mention it to me again, a couple of streams later or something. So, if there are any games you want me to check out, guys, I'm happy to do so. I can't promise I'll make walkthroughs on them or anything. But I'm happy to have a look at them. Just send me a message on YouTube. At least then I've got a record of it. So I'm still going the correct way. We need to head into the second to left exit here. Or the second to the most western exit, if that makes sense. It does to me, which is what I guess is important. Hi Zone Dash, how you doing tonight, mate? Sorry, I've just seen you chat message there. So we're getting some lovely experience here. Yeah, that's something that I'm intrigued about as well, Abhijit. That new accessory or something. So Armiger is something that is... Oh, we've got a Scorpio gem there. Armiger is something you can use in the original Final Fantasy 15. But now you're going to be able to do some extra abilities with it or something while it's active. So, yes, I'm intrigued to see what that's going to be about. Hiya, Ivan. How you doing this evening? Or morning? Or whatever it is in your time zone. And it's great, by the way, guys. We get people from all over the world on this stream. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? How YouTube and the internet in general just brings people from all over the planet literally into the same place. Well, maybe not literally, but technologically into the same place. And there we go. So we're almost there now with this puzzle. We're getting there slowly but surely. Just grab some more tea. Right, we need to make our way over the bridge. Oh, look at that. I'll just follow the party members. They know the way. They can lead us. Hi, Nico. Welcome. How you doing, Nico? I'm from just outside of Birmingham, Nathan, in the UK. And we're going through... Oh, I've got myself... Forgot which part we're on. This part. We're going through here next. Final Fantasy 15 is coming out in just under 2 weeks, March the 6th. And I'm looking forward to live streaming it. The only thing is, I'm getting it on PC, a digital edition on Steam. And the problem with that is that Square do not generally give preloads. Which means you can't start downloading the game until it's released. And since the game is supposed to be over 120 gigabytes to download, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming it the day it comes out. Because with my internet, it's going to take a day just to download the darn thing. It's 7 minutes past 10 where I am. Oh, well, that's not too far, Lionheart. You're one of the locals, aren't you? Well, in the context of YouTube, anyway, you're one of the locals. Koopasaur! Greetings, my friend. Thanks for joining us. How are you? They changed the recipe or something, didn't they? Right, I'm hoping I haven't messed this puzzle up now. Yes, we hear a door open in the distance. Ah, okay, Nico. You're going the legit way, are you? Very good. Do you get the diamond armlet in the original Final Fantasy XII? I don't think you do you? That was a new addition, wasn't it, to the international Zodiac system. Hi, Vince. Welcome, mate. Yeah, I'd recommend playing this game if you haven't played it for a while. To be honest, I've found a new appreciation for Final Fantasy XII since the release of the Zodiac Age. I completed it, of course, back in the days on PS2. But I just seem to have enjoyed it a whole lot more since its re-release. And I'm seeing a chest sign. I think it must be this one over here. Okay, we'll have to come back to that later then. For now, we'll head across the bridge. And down here, just check for any chests. There's one here. 1,000 needles. Yeah, that one's important, since it's a one-time spawn. Yeah, I think actually, Nathan, Cadbury's is owned by an American company now. I could be wrong on that, so that's possibly when the recipe changed. Maybe Hershey's or something. I mean, maybe the recipe hasn't changed, I don't know. Okay, so now we can go and get the treasure in this room. A mega elixir. And that's it by the looks of it. I seem to remember there being more to it than that, than just a single mega elixir. But I can't see anything else in here, so I guess not. Let's head back out through this way. Yeah, that's true. You don't really need it, do you? I don't think that I've spent a whole lot of time using 1,000 needles in the Zodiac Age. I haven't really watched a whole lot of anime, actually. I've got to be honest with you. I know that sounds strange, seeing as how I've played a lot of Japanese games, but no, that's just the way it is. So, what would you recommend? Yeah, it's not there at the moment. I can't remember if you have to just go in and out to get it to spawn or what. I think that's it, to be honest. We got the 1,000 needles. There might be one more chest that we need to get out of the area before that. I'll just go and check. Yeah, there we go. A Sakura Saizuri. I've no idea what that is, actually, off the top of my head. Sounds like a weapon of some kind. Yeah, it's a ninja sword. Maybe that's what you guys were talking about. And it causes slow on attack. A two-handed weapon. Oh, is that on Netflix, is it, Cooper? Okay, go back into the room and I might see the other chest. I'll try it. Cheers, Abhijit. Oh, congrats Goku on getting the ribbon as well. Yeah, that can be a bit of a pain actually, can't it? I think that's the only chest, to be honest. It just happens to contain a Mega Elixir. So we'll continue moving on here. Now we can't take on the epic boss at the moment, since we need to get the hunt for it. And I think we'd get obliterated if we tried anyway. Okay, Zone Dash. Is that on Netflix, is it? Hi, folks. See a few people have joined us in chat. Alright, Cooper, I'll check that out. So thanks for stopping by to the stream this evening. As we just make our way through the Sochen Cave Palace here. And we've solved the Waterfall puzzle. And we've got some good experience as well. Some of our characters are slightly lagging behind as it stands. Oh, yeah, that's stage 49, isn't it, Nathan? Where you can get the ribbon from trial mode. And the good thing about that is you can get multiple ones. Okay, you have to go through the first 49 stages each time. But at least it gives you a way to max out your ribbon supply fairly easily in comparison to some of the other methods of getting ribbon, most of which are only one time anyway. In fact, I think they all are, apart from the trial mode edition. So this is where we can't go any further at the moment. But I just want to grab the treasures. Couple of high potions. Yep, so that's as far as we can go down here for now. So later on we'll take on the awesome might of the Hellworm. But for now, we'll just continue making our way through the palace. We could actually head towards Sorobi Steppe if we wanted and get the orange teleport crystal for Barheim Passage. And there's some nice treasures there as well, but the drop chance on most of the good stuff is appalling. And since we can't use RNG manipulation, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to re-top my drink up. I won't be a moment. Give me 1, maybe 2 minutes max, guys, and I'll be right back with you. There you go, guys. I was as quick as I could be. Yeah, if you want to send me anything, Zone Dash, or anybody, just go ahead and do so. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Ari Man. We need to go ahead here and start with a quickening chain, I think. If you want to send me anything, just send me a YouTube message. If you go onto YouTube and then go to messages, there should be an option for you to just send another person a message. And if you send it to me, then I'll certainly check it out. Right, so this guy tosses all sorts of negative status ailments, which is really, really mean. But he doesn't have a huge amount of health. but quickenings aren't that damaging against him. So we'll see how we get on here. We'll try with a good chain. Start with a 2-star one. Oh, sorry to hear that, Pepper Hawkins. I'll have to have a look at it, but it's probably going to have to be after the stream. There's a discount code that I used earlier, actually, Feb20, which works for me. FEB20 on that 3-man gaming. And since it's Feb20, it should work until the end of this month for 20% discount.
Got a surprise for you.
Right, we're going to need to get a really decent chain here, or this guy is
Here goes.
probably going to just hurt us a lot with his status effects that he sends our way. And I'm pretty sure he splits up and stuff,
How about some
if
of
I'm
this?
remembering things correctly. Let's get a couple of mischarges in. There we go. Alright then,
How about some of this?
Pepper, sorry to hear that.
Here goes.
Ooh, 3 charge by mistake as well. Yeah, I'll show this boss who's boss. Oh, you beat Zodiac. Fantastic stuff. Well done, Goku.
Not a chance.
Well done. Right, now we're going to need some more mischarges, I think. Oh no, we can do intercession with Penelo. The animations with quickenings are really impressive. It is a bit annoying that it does take a long time each time you want to use a quickening chain. It's not so bad when you're just playing, because you're concentrating on keeping the chain going, but it's not the most YouTube friendly part of the game. The people watching.
I got it.
Okay, another mischarge to keep us going for a little bit. It's been a while since I've got a really good quickening chain going. I don't think this is going to be it, unfortunately, where we get to see a good one. Ah. Oh, only 13. Thought we might have got that last one then. You don't use quickenings, Cooper. I didn't use them a whole lot, actually, on my PS4 playthrough. But they tend to do so much damage. If you can get a good chain, especially up to 20, you'll do so much damage against bosses and marks in hunts that they are quite useful. Ah, oh, Nathan, Amiga is really hard. Oh, that was rubbish, that quickening chain. Yeah, they are really... That boss, Amiga's really tricky until you lower its attack with... Is it Wither or Expose? Something like that, anyway. So we've been hit with Doom here. And here comes the wonderful Divide. I think we're just going to have to resurrect Bash after this Doom. Come on, Penelo. Get us back to movable situations, please. Thanks, Abhijit. I've seen better, though. A lot better. And Bash is going to die soon. I think Penelo, actually, might be able to remove his Doom so he doesn't die with Remedy. Yeah, there we go. Saves having to bring him back to life and get him buffed up and everything again. Just going to see if Varn has a decent cure gambit. He does, actually. He's just not using it a whole lot. He's leaving the curing, I think, to Penelo. The thing with learning Esper's, Cooper, you just got to check, really, what abilities you're going to be able to access on the license board. It's a little bit confusing at first, but... Oh, there goes the boss. Cheers, Abhijit. Thank you very much. There it goes. Now we're going to get a whole ton of traps we need to avoid. Which can be a little bit problematic. Right, I'm going to use Penelo once again to throw a remedy onto Bosch. Get rid of his doom. And then she can Asuna herself and Varn. Get rid of the poison. And we're going to go around looting the treasures, of which I think there's a few in this room. One hiding up here. Bubble moat is fairly useless, it's got to be said, seeing as how we have the bubble spell. Okay, is that the last chest? I do believe so. So we're heading out. And we are going to be working towards a save crystal, but we don't get one straight away. Okay, so we do get a lot of traps around here. And I think this is the area where I was trying to find that rare mob on my PS4 playthrough, and it took us, well, we didn't find it in the end. One thing I do need to do, I can't believe I haven't done it yet, is get the monographs. I don't think I've got any of them yet, which is wrong, really. We should have done. We could be missing out on some good crafting parts. Oh, that doesn't matter, to be honest, Cooper. You can still do some live streaming and just have some fun as you play, and people will come and join you, no doubt, and you can just have a chat. That's all we really do on our live streams. I'm not taking this playthrough that seriously, to tell you the truth. Just jot a few notes down, which is what I normally do before the live stream, of the things that you want to do while you're playing in that session. Some tips for yourself on where to go and stuff. So I really should equip Float or Bangle or something, so that we're not setting all these traps off. Yeah, good point, Abhijit. Ashe is my time battle mage, and she has access to Float. So I guess we can get rid of Penelo for a little while. And we're going to remove the embroidered tippet. Give that to Ashe. Where is it? There it is. I still need 2 more cat ear hoods, actually, so we can really be maxing out our guild. Goodness me. We've gone from like 200k to nearly 400k going through this place. I'm enjoying these live streams, you know, Cooper. I've not really done a whole lot of live streaming in the past, but it's a lot more fun than actually pre-recording videos and uploading them. It turns out chatting to yourself isn't nearly as exciting as, you know, discussing things with other people live. Right, what we got going on down here? Maybe a chest or 2. Well, just 1. Oh, Pepper Hawkins, thanks for following on. Oh, what's that? Is that a... Oh, yeah, it's a rare. Thanks for following on Twitter. Appreciate that. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't, you can follow me on Twitter as well as subscribing on YouTube. That way you can be notified, whatever platform you prefer to use to watch these live streams. And we haven't got Pinello, who's got handkerchiefs and all kinds of gambits set up. So we'll just go ahead and set this up with Varn here to get rid of oil. Yeah, cheers, Pepper. The rare mob kind of took my train of thought away from me. Oh, no problem, Captain. It's been, you know, fun chatting to you tonight, so I appreciate you stopping by. I won't be going on for too much longer myself, to be honest. Oh, yeah, Mr. Reflex. How you doing? Great to see you again. It's been a while, I think, hasn't it? A few days. Just check for the chests and stuff that might be lurking around here. No such luck, unfortunately. But I think we've got some cutscenes coming up, so I'll try and keep my mouth shut through them. Although I usually do quite a poor job at doing so. Oh, thanks, Abhijit. Appreciate the feedback. Yeah, no, I enjoy it as well, so I'm definitely planning on continuing on with the format. I will still do pre-uploaded walkthroughs as well. But hopefully they'll complement each other then. Oh, thanks, Kupo. Yeah, and don't forget as well, guys, Kupo does some pretty awesome content on his own YouTube channel, so go and check that out if you haven't already. Go and support him and subscribe to him as well. Right, a lovely orange save crystal, something that has been a long time coming. Right, so there's a couple of hunts to do in this place. And we could actually potentially do them now, I think. I'm just going to teleport now we've got the orange crystal to Rabanasta. And we'll see if the hunts have become available. Old Arcades is a story destination that's going to be coming up. But I am going to make use of the fact that we can travel around again. Before we go racing off ahead towards more story stuff. Yeah, it's one of my favourite areas, actually, Arcades. I'm not a massive fan of old Is it old Arcades? Or I forget what the names of them are. Where you have to go and get the chops and stuff. And pair all the different NPCs together. That just gets annoying. See you later, Bash. Sorry, guys. I'm just catching up on your chat messages. I think I missed a few. Apologies if I have. Yeah, thanks for those that have just logged in and joined us, by the way. We've been going for just over an hour tonight so far, but I'm not coming off just yet. I'm going to see if there's any hunts available. So if you've just joined us, we're still going to be doing a couple of things before we finish tonight. Yeah, see you later, Coopersaw. I hope your appointment goes well. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15, I'm looking forward to playing the PC version, especially with some of the optional content that's coming out on that version of the game, and the Royal Edition. For some reason, the hunts aren't available, that I thought would be. I'm going to go and check with Mont Blanc in case he's got something to give us. A couple of people have said that the discount code that I've put in the description so you guys can get Final Fantasy 15 a bit cheaper, 20% off, isn't working. So I will check that out as well. But that's going to have to wait until the end of the stream, unfortunately. Right, so he might give us a few bits as well, since we've killed a couple of bosses. no further hunts, unfortunately. Lol Kentai, thanks for following on Twitch. Yeah, the card game in Final Fantasy VIII, Triple Triad, is probably one of my favourite main Final Fantasy quest, side quest thingies. Or not side quest, but side mini-games, whatever it is you want to call it. I did spend a lot of time with Blitzball as well, so Triple Triad and Blitzball. I wasn't a bigger fan of the Final Fantasy IX card game, since there was just too much randomness with that. Although, that said, there was quite a lot of randomness with the Final Fantasy VIII one in terms of what rules were available. And it was really tricky trying to abolish rules and stuff, which just got in the way many a time. Let's go ahead and purchase another cat ear hood. Nothing else to buy at the moment. I guess we can sell some loot though. We haven't done that for a while. We'll just go through this stuff, get rid of it. Could unlock some extra bizarre stuff. Unlikely, but you never know. Ah, thanks, Pevertine. Yeah, thanks for those that have joined us on Twitch, by the way, tonight. Oh, achievements. With Blitzball, you could literally get so overpowered by getting the right team. Brother, I think, was the name of one of my favourite team members, as he could literally just solo most of the other teams. Thanks for following on Twitch there, Pevertine. Just gotta be careful not to sell my teleport stones. I don't know why they're set up as loot in this game, since I don't know any situation where you would want to sell them. Maggoty flesh. So just to confirm, guys, my next stream will be tomorrow, 2:30 PM UK time. We're going to continue on with Secret of Mana, since I haven't played any of that today. This has been a Final Fantasy 12 day for sure. I'm just going to purchase all of the bizarre stuff here. Oh, new weapon, new spear. See what our clan rank is. Risk Breaker. We're building it up slowly but surely. Oh yeah, Keeper, I remember him now. Oh, it's been a while since I played Final Fantasy X. Yeah, it's good stuff. I miss that game. Might have to play through it again at some point. I've already done a playthrough, so I won't make you guys watch that, but I've seen if I play it again, but for my own personal gaming fun, I might have to play it. Yeah, I'm having some fun with it, Nathan. I've been doing some live streams on it. Guy01, thanks for the follow on Twitch there. Right, so I don't think there's much else to do here now, because there's no more hunts, so we'll teleport straight back to the Sochen Cave Palace. We could actually take a brief detour and make our way over to... Oh no, we'd have to start getting the chocobo and stuff to get to Balfenheim Port, just to grab the orange teleport crystal. It's probably not worth it though. We'll go and tell the Archadian Wayfarer that we've gone ahead and done the hunt. Can't take that chocobo, unfortunately. Oh, Nathan, please don't make me do the lightning dodges. Please. That minigame is like the worst Final Fantasy minigame. I hate it. Oh, I hate it with a passion. In fact, I don't even know if I've even done it. As in, like, completed it. I think you need 200 strikes, don't you, to get everything that the minigame has to offer. Ah, thank you, Z guy. Thank you. Yeah, I gave up on it, Goku. I could not be doing with that. I don't know what's worse, actually. The lightning dodges in Final Fantasy X or the jump ropes in Final Fantasy IX with Vivi or Aiko. Trying to do 1,000 skips in a row is a real nuisance. But alright then, folks. Well, I think we'll call it a night at that point. Because, like some of you guys in chat, it is time for me to go and crash out, I think. So I'll schedule another stream for tomorrow. So 2:30 UK time. I'm not sure what that time will be in the other parts of the world. I'm terrible with time zones. But yeah, good night, Holly. You're off as well. But yeah, thanks for stopping by tonight, folks. Don't forget, if you want to support the stream, you can just hit the like button. And subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch, as I've seen a few have done tonight, so thank you for that. And I'll be back soon. In just over 12 hours, actually, about 14 hours. And we'll see how we get on with Secrets of Mana. It's been a couple of days since I played it, so I might have to just reacquaint myself with it. Or I'll be trying to set up gambits and all kinds of stuff, since I've just played this game last. Right, I'm going to end the stream then for tonight, guys. So thanks for stopping by. I'll see you soon.